reconvene the recess meeting we had last night?
So moved.
Second.
We have a motion and a second to reconvene the meeting we had last night. All those in favor, please signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Okay, motion carried. And now we need a motion to adopt the resolution for,
Yes.
Anne Marie, I'm going to turn that over to you.
Okay. Yeah. So last night you conducted a public hearing on the proposed installment financing contract to repair and resurface streets, a $907,000 project. And you did not receive any comments prior to the public hearing, which we advertised, for people to submit comments. And then because of COVID and the public not being able to attend meetings, the way the council's rules and procedures work, you cannot act upon an issue where you had held a public hearing that same night. You have to wait at least 24 hours and you have to accept comment, and then you're able to act. So we didn't receive any comments, but just to recap, the resolution we're asking you to approve tonight will allow the town to file an application with the local government commission to approve the installment purchase financing project. And you've received two proposals from banks. One was from BB&T and one was from Southern. And the proposal from BB&T was the most competitive for a 12-year note at an interest rate of, I believe it was 2.61%. And that lines up nicely with the debt management plan that we had laid out a couple years ago when we started planning for this project. So the annual debt service payment on that loan will be approximately $89,000. And we anticipate that that first payment will be due not in the July 1, 20 fiscal year, but in 2021. And we are planning and would propose that approximately, I believe it was approximately 50, about a penny and a half, a 1.5 cent increase would be paid for, 1.25 cents would pay for a portion of the debt service through the general fund, and then approximately $30,000 would come from the water and sewer fund, because a good portion of the roads that are needing to be resurfaced have, over time after time after time, we've had utility cuts for repairs or water and sewer extensions, and so it's not uncommon or unusual for the water and sewer fund to help pay for street resurfacing. So happy to try to answer any questions. Corey's here. He was with us when we did phase 1, the big project with Barnhill 2 summers ago. And thanks to Corey's expertise, we were able to save a lot of money on construction administration, not having to have the engineer here monitoring the work. He was able to do that and make sure that the contractor was doing everything that we were requiring. So hopefully he can do that again this time.
Anne Marie, Mayor, I just had a few quick questions. Anne Marie, we chose the 12-year term, is that correct? And that helped us with cash flow and didn't hurt us too bad on the interest rate.
Yes.
And the second question is, using some of the sewer and water fund monies, not putting that program or fund at any sort of risk or anything.
And those are great questions, but the water and sewer fund is healthy and strong. And
great.
Yes.
Okay. Thank you.
Once local government commission approves, are we looking at late August, early September for work on the roads?
We would start by mid-August.
Yeah, we have to, once the local government commission approves it, we'll have to come back to you. And it's lining up, again, very nicely. Their meeting is in early July. And so we would be able to come back to you at your July regular meeting and ask you to consider formally entering into the installment purchase agreement with the bank, and then at the same time issue the contract with Barnhill. And then we have to have a pre-construction meeting with Barnhill and give them a notice to proceed. And that normally takes 3 to 4 weeks. They have to get their insurance and their bonds together, so I would think by the time they'll be rolling will be mid to late August.
So Barnhill's pretty familiar with the process.
Yes. Yep.
Yeah, and,
As big as they are, and as much as they do, I'm sure they're very familiar with the process.
yeah.
I'm sure, yeah.
And Anne Marie, one thing that Councilman Coleman and I heard a lot about last summer and fall as we were running for this office was roads and streets. And so I know a lot of people that we talk to are going to be happy with this. Is there any particular public document or anything that the public can look to see what streets will be involved with this particular project?
We are happy to post. We can do a posting on the town's webpage.
Yeah.
After
Okay.
this summary, the summary that we've been doing of your council meetings
Yeah,
on social media will include the list of streets.
okay. That would be awesome. Thank you.
And we have another newsletter coming out, it might be, we could put it in the
Yes,
newsletter also. so
absolutely. Yeah.
Maybe that'd be right.
Any further questions or discussion from either Anne Marie or anybody?
No, sir.
Okay. All right. If not, having here no questions and all, I don't need a motion to pass this resolution.
So moved.
Second. Got a motion and a second. All those in favor, please signify by saying aye.
Aye.
All those opposed? Motion carried. Corey, you can now pave your streets. As long as the LGC approves it, which I feel like they will. So, and Anne Marie, is there anything else that needs to come before us this evening, or do we need to dismiss?
No, I think under your rules and under the procedures, you're not allowed to take up new action on a special meeting, especially with a council member. Unfortunately, Councilman Bond had a medical excuse tonight, so I think you need to ask for a motion to adjourn, Mayor.
Okay.
So moved.
Second.
Got a motion and a second. All those in favor, please signify by saying aye.
Aye.
All those opposed? Motion carried. We are adjourned.
That's more than 33 seconds.